We're live! Oh, this is so cool. Hi, everybody. Hello on SUBSTAck. Hello, community. Oh, this is awesome. This is my first SUBSTAck Live. I've attended several, but this is really cool. This is actually way better than Instagram. All right, you guys. So thank you so much for joining me today. Today is our kickoff call for my 5-week Create Your Goals from Calm, Not Chaos workshop. And I'm calling it a workshop because each week we're going to be together for no more than an hour, but you will have homework. And so you'll have the entire week to be able to rest, take your time, go through the video again, go through the homework, and really get yourself in a place where you can actually create the life that you want from a place of peace and calm and not feeling hurried, right? There is a reason I chose today to do our kickoff call versus, a week before January 1st or in December. Because if you're like me, you've learned that resolutions don't work, right? And feeling pressured to then create what I want for the whole next 365 days or 2 years or 5 years doesn't work if it's not from a place where I am actually present and still and calm and able to truly think about what does my soul want. So that is it in a nutshell why we're doing this 5-week Create from Calm versus Chaos. Because I want 2026, year of the fire horse, to be the year you get everything you want. Because I want that for myself. I want that for my mom. I want that for my dearest and closest friends and my family. I want it for the world. Let this be the year where we find our peace, we protect our peace, we nourish our peace so that we can call more of the things that we do want in. All right, so to get started, I got my little agenda here to keep us on point. Today is not going to be too long, 30 minutes tops. And again, it's just a kickoff call to get you acquainted with what is happening the next 5 weeks. If you haven't already signed up, that is totally fine. You can still join us here. This is a free event. This is purely me giving this to you because I've learned some amazing tools that have really helped me learn to manifest properly. And the last 2 years have been insane. So if you don't know who I am Brandy. I am one of 2 bougie nomads. My mom is the other bougie nomad. And we are professional international house sitters. But more than that, we teach women how to regulate their nervous system. It has taken us a long time, years of burnout, repeated burnout, to finally get to a place where we feel like, okay, we got it. We got this. And part of that was kind of blowing up our life, but this time in a good way versus a very destructive way. We literally sold 70-80% of our stuff, got rid of our amazing place in Solana Beach, San Diego, and hit the road and decided we wanted to travel full time and become house and pet sitters. And that for us was the best decision. It has been a whirlwind. Last year, we traveled to 8 different countries. We dined, we spa'd, we rested, we everything. More than we ever have probably in our life. And honestly, we're just getting started. And so the greatest gift we have received from this was time. Time to rest, time to be able to get out of hustle culture and to really think about how we want it to show up in the world and the impact we want it to make. And so that has led us here to you in front of you right now. So what to expect the next 4 weeks. This counts week 5 or week number 1. So like I said, this is going to be different because versus feeling hurried and rushed and like you have to have it all figured out right now on what you want to create for your entire 2026, you have time. And I want to my intention for you is to use the tools that I'm providing, the breath work, the EFT tapping, the meditations, the subliminals, you guys. Oh, chef's kiss. Use these tools to help you get centered, to help you be present, to help you get into a space where you can create, right? You can manifest. You can actually script and write down. Having pen and paper is essential. I'm not going to know if you're using your iPhone or your notes. But for this purpose, I would love for you to actually have a pen or pencil and paper, because the act of writing is so much more powerful. The connection between the pen and your brain is so much more powerful than typing into a computer or typing on your phone. So please keep that in mind. Just try it. Get your favorite journal. Go buy a new one. You have permission. But again, these are already the tools that are going to help you create from a different place and really let it sink into your body on what it is you want to create. So it's really exciting. I hope you're excited. I'm excited. It's going to be awesome. So the goals that we set from a place of exhaustion are very different from the goals that we're able to set from a place of calm. And so the first 10 minutes of each call will be some sort of nervous system regulation. As I mentioned, it will be a mix of meditation, breath work, subliminal, EFT tapping, some sort of somatic work. I'm going to mix it up for you guys and give you a really good taste of all the different practices that you could add to your arsenal, right? To your tool belt, whatever you want to call it. The rich girl's ritual tool belt, I love to call it. But these are things that you can always come back to, right? Many of these things I use every single day. I start my day off this way, and we call it winning your day. My mom introduced me to this video a few months ago, and the idea of how can you win your morning sets the entire tone for the rest of your day, right? There's a practice from Esther Hicks. It's called segmentation intention, or segmenting your day. Those two practices alone, thinking about how can I win my day, how do I want my day to go, changes everything, right? We're going to get intentional and start segmenting our year. How do we want Q1 to go? What's the plan for Q2, right? And throughout all of this, we're holding it in our hands, but we're not going to be clenching, right? We're going to be super clear and super direct with the universe, as if you're giving the universe your meal order. And if the chef, the Michelin star chef in the kitchen, wants to surprise you with a little extra truffle on top or whatever, knocks your socks off, we will accept that too. So at the end of every session, we will always give gratitude and give from a place of this or something better. Because who would not want an amazing 2026 where you get this or something better, right? Our brains right now can only take us so far. The way we have been conditioned, the way we handle stress, all of these things keep us in a certain box. And the more nervous system regulation we can do, the more calmness and nurturing and soul care we can bring to our daily life, the more space we have, the more we can expand, right? Calling in creative thoughts, creative solutions. Every problem that comes my way, I solve it in a creative and fun way. Something as simple as that. So the goal here is that I want you to feel at home in your body. I want you to imagine financial freedom and think about your finances and money and the abundance of it from a place that doesn't cause you anxiety, but also and doesn't feel fake. And I want you to find spaciousness in your day. So by starting every Monday at 11:11 a.m., that gives you time to Get situated, get the kids out the house, get to your office, do a little bit of work, have a break, but to find time for yourself, right? This is what we're building. So how does it look? All right, so next week, Monday, January 19th, we'll start. And the first session, we're going to be regulating first, then dreaming. Week 2, January 26th, it's honoring where we are. I heard an amazing quote yesterday, and it's really stayed with me. But the guy said, be grateful for where you are right now, because you, 5 years ago, wished to be here, could only dream of being here. There's so many things that you have already received, that you are already living, that you are already enjoying, that you 5 years ago could only imagine, right? It was probably something you prayed for. So honoring where you are and the things that you have received, the things that you have accomplished is so, so important. Week 3, February 2nd, is who you're becoming. This is where we look at all the tools that we have in our toolbox, the things that we've started to write down, that we are putting energy into, that we want to create, that we want to live. Who are we becoming? Because the person that got you here to this moment has to evolve to get you to the next stage. And then week 5, February 9th, sustainable rhythms and receiving your 2026. So at the end of all of this, the goal is we have gotten you to a place where you can receive, because that is the number one blocker in manifestation. I manifested my butt off for years. Didn't even realize half the things that I'd actually manifested that had shown up because they looked a little different. But as quickly as they came in, they left. And that is because I hadn't learned the valuable key yet. And it's a key that I'm still learning. I haven't met one person yet, even my manifestation coaches and mentors, who have fully, confidently can say they've mastered this, because it's constantly evolving. We're human, but it's the art of receiving, being able to receive. Last night was a great example. I had client calls. I was getting ready for this 5-week adventure with you. I had so many things to do. My mom and I just joined a major, we'll call it a master program, to take our business to the next level. So many things happened yesterday. And it was maybe 8:30 p.m. and I was finally done working and I was exhausted. And a part of me wanted to continue because there was still more to do. But then I realized, Brandy, you've done enough today. You have ticked off 8 of the 10 things on your to-do list, which is a blessing in itself. And now you get to receive. Whatever that looks like, you get to receive. And it made me think about all the years before, where I would work and work and work. I would sit on the couch watching television during family time and still be working, right? Oh, I'm present. I'm here. I'm watching. No. I couldn't allow myself to even receive rest. And so last night I put everything away. I got a shower. I got into bed, my comfy PJs, and I indulged. I allowed myself to receive some Emily in Paris. And I may have only made it through one episode, but that was enough. That was what I needed. And I woke up this morning, ready to go, excited for today, excited for being here with you. And that's what I needed. So receiving can look many different ways, but it's the core of it that's important. And that's what we're going to be teaching you the next 4 weeks. So that is week by week, the breakdown. I'm also going to put this into a Substack article for you to review, and I'll pin it. But just to recap, every session is going to start with nervous system regulation. Okay. Then I'll go into teaching a part.
Your phone?
Hello. This is totally live. You just totally hit the ground. Everything's okay. Okay. As I was saying, nervous system regulation. Then we'll go into teaching a method. We're going to do some journaling. And I will always end with gratitude and an affirmation for you. And then I will send you on your way for the rest of the week with some sort of homework. And it's really going to help you dial in a daily practice that is going to be nourishing and inviting for you and also push you a little bit, but not in an anxious way, but in a way that feels good because we all need that just a little. So, to wrap up this call, yeah, before I let you go, I just want you to sit with this question. You ready? What would feel good to experience in 2026? Just sit with that. Maybe tonight you can start your journaling with that answer. What would actually feel good to experience in 2026? And it can be anything. You know, the first thing I thought about was it would feel so good to finally be in Italy, to be in Spain, to be in Portugal, right? Not just for the extra stamps in my book, but to touch the ground, the soil, to feel the water, the breeze. That has been a huge, huge to do on my vision boards and my bucket list. And that would feel really good in 2026 to receive. I think I'm ready. Maybe for you, it's more vacation days. It's completing your book. It's getting a promotion, right? Or working toward it. It doesn't matter. Your job is not to judge it, but just to put it out there, just to imagine. Wouldn't it be nice? Can you imagine? Right? We're going to start playing with those phrases and see how your nervous system reacts. Just wait and see how it feels so much better than the standard goal setting. What do you envision? What do you want for the next 30 days, 60 days, 2 years, etc.? Okay. All right. So I'm going to drop some links for you guys. And again, this will all be in the pinned Substack as well. But these are some free tools for you to check out. Actually, one's a free tool, and it's called the brain dump. My mom actually came up with this. This is something that she uses almost daily to get out of her head and to actually create just space, right? It's literally about emptying your brain. It's great to do if you tend to wake up and have like a whole list, a running list in your head of things to do. Wake up, have a notepad next to your bed, and jot them down. Get it out of your head. First thing in the morning, you're enjoying your coffee, grab your journal, do a brain dump. Clear the space, clear it to make room for what actually should be in there. The other item is the rewiring collection. And this is a set of tools, subliminals, meditations, affirmations, EFTs that you can enjoy at your leisure. And a lot of these I'll be going through during the next 5 weeks. But if you want to have access to all of them plus some, the rewiring collection is what you want to check out. And it's $37 and it's a one-time purchase. After that, just stay tuned. And I really cannot wait to get started with you next Monday. It's going to be amazing. And the best part of all of this, we're going to be done in time for Chinese New Year. See how that all timed out? So if you love to celebrate Chinese New Year, if you feel like that feels more aligned as a place to start your new year officially, we're going to be in time for that. We can do a write and burn as well. This is all about spaciousness and timing, and you're always in the right spot. So thank you for being live with me today. It's a pleasure. I cannot wait to connect with as many of you as possible. And let's make 2026 the best year yet. You deserve it. All right, I'll see you next week.